Now, assuming that you have decided on Chokmah as the sephirah through which you may wish to communicate with deceased people, there are aspects we have to look at. The first part is being the world or the plane of existence of the sephirah in which we will act. There are 4 worlds on the tree of life, and they are Absolute, Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiya. However, before you could even contemplate going into Chokmah, you have to have an idea what you will be dealing with, or what aspects you'll be dealing with. We know the God aspect is Jah. We know the archangel of Chokmah is Ratziel. But until you have an understanding and this will get complicated to a little extent, there is no point you trying to enter this. So what I have done is divide the hours. What we call zodiac hours are divided into 2 aspects, or 2 categories. The first aspect is the planetary aspects. This is where the movement of the planets in their orbit, which cannot be decided by man, is, well, I should say, has a representation of the zodiac signs. The second categorization is that of the mechanical hours regarding the zodiac, and these are man-made hours. And myself, I would say the planetary hours have more importance, much more. Though the mechanical hours, if a planetary hour of, let's say, Aries, which is a Mars hour, comes in correspondence to a mechanical Aries hour, then that would be let's say, it doesn't make it any more important, but it just adds that little extra percentage to your success rate. So planetary hours are the most important aspect. After that, we have to look at the actual planetary aspects of the zodiac hours, that being the planetary based zodiac hours, because there are some confusing terms which you should understand. Now, I've put in the star signs with the planetary aspects, and I've categorized them as exalted, rulership, detriment, and fall. The exalted and rulership aspects are the ones you will be wanting to use. The detriment and fall ones are where you'd say you've got the person at a bad time. So once you have an understanding of this, then you can, most importantly, you have to learn how to calculate the planetary hours if you do not already. And this is from sunset to sunrise is your night hours, and from sunrise to sunset is your day hours. And how this works, let's say sunrise to sunset. you take in the total amount of minutes and you divide them, or divide that block of minutes by, you divide it by 12. So, because mechanically, so to speak, you have 12 hours of the day and 12 hours of the night. However, with the planetary aspects and the sunrise, sunset, and then sunset to sunrise, you will find the periods differ. During the daytime, you might have 13, 14 hours of daylight. So you divide it by 12 and you find you have over an hour. And night time you will have less than an hour. So we have, and it does sound complicated, but you can get a basic understanding of it. But I don't know what you know. You might be some person who just happened to come across this. So, and with the planets, if you look into, let's say, Sagittarius, it'll give an exalted category for ascending mode or descending mode. And this would be very complicated to work out. I myself, I do not bother. I believe the rulership is first and foremost, because the rulership is what the zodiac sign is aligned to. So you have to look at other aspects. Now, I go with the 7 traditional planets, but Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune do come into this, even though they shouldn't, because they never did in ancient times, and I see no reason why it should be altered, but it is something to take notice of, so as to take away doubt about what you want to do with these aspects. Anyway, I will explain a bit later on, but I want to bring to you the star signs and planetary rulership and detriments. With the good signs, or the good aspects, I have put them in white text, and with the bad, I put them in black text. So whether you wish to download this clip to see all these things for reference later on, it's up to you. But yes, let's do it. The next bit I'm going to do is the mechanical zodiac hours. Like I said, the planetary hours are of much more importance than the mechanical hours, because the planetary hours operate to the planets, whereas the man-made hours are exactly that, man-made, and like all earthly time in the way we measure it, if it's decided by men, it can be altered by men. But I just want to put these forward for your reference in case they coincide. Scorpio, Aquarius and Pisces bring in the planets of Pluto, Uranus and Neptune. So what I'll do, I'll list these mechanical hours with their zodiac signs, but those three I just mentioned, I will put down the planetary aspect which comes if they coincide with each other. So if a mechanical hour and a planetary hour coincide, then it becomes not of that planetary hour per se, but of Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, and I'll put that underneath in brackets, and I'll list the times, what these mechanical hours cover. Like I said, it's not of the utmost importance, it's just something for you to reference and bring into consideration.